Welcome to Asian Flush.
Today we'll be tasting some cheaper Blanco tequila.
Tequila is made from the blue agave plant, primarily around the city of Tequila, hence why we call it tequila.
So after harvesting, the piñas are transported to ovens where they are slowly baked to break down the complex sugars into simple fructose. And then the baked piñas are either shredded or mashed under a large stone wheel.
Then the extracted agave juice is then poured into either a wooden or stainless steel vat for several days to ferment.
The white Blanco version of tequila, also nicknamed silver, is a product with no aging or age for less than 2 months. It is its purest form, as little or nothing has been done to change it.
And to start with, we're going to have Torada tequila. Produced from the juices of the agave plant, mixed with the previous fermented agave juices, this is the best white tequila you'll ever taste, poured over ice or served neat. Cheers! Now for me tasting this, it tastes like another cheap bottle of spirits. Like a cheap bottle of vodka, cheap bottle of rum. This is just a cheap bottle of tequila. It just tastes like a general cheap spirit all across the board.
It drinks like I know it is like a blended. It's not 100% blue agave. It seems like it's a blended, but like what it's blending with, like I'm not really too sure like what it is. But just drinking it overall, like I get a slight hint of sweetness, but then like in the back of the throat, like you get the alcohol burn that comes up to the back of your throat. It's not something really desirable. And now we have Juarez Silver Tequila. Juarez versatility, flavor, and affordable price are the perfect match to make your party or happy hour to the next level. Add some fun to your festival with Juarez. Cheers! Alright, so drinking this overall, like it kind of went in smoothly, but like halfway through, like in my mouth, all of a sudden like the alcohol and like I don't know, like the tequila basically takes over. Right now too, it leaves me like a bitter aftertaste, and like it's like enveloping my whole entire mouth.
Yeah, for me drinking this, it definitely tastes like a bottom shelf spirit. It's a blended, it tastes like a blended one. It is a blended tequila, and I don't know what it's blended with, but like you can definitely tell that it's a blended tequila. And now we have Salsa Silver Tequila. The soul of any tequila can be found in its agave flavor. Salsa Hacienda Silver Tequila brings the sparkle to any fiesta and is perfect to mix in any margarita and cocktail. Cheers! Like going in, it's pretty smooth, and I do get a little heat in the back.
Well, I'm really surprised of how this drink is, because it is a blended tequila, but like you said, it's pretty smooth overall. I get a kickback of like the alcohol that comes back overall, and then like it kind of blends, like mellows out with like a black pepper finish. And now we have our first 100% blue agave Exotico Tequila Blanco. Premium, unaged, 100% agave tequila produced in the highlands of Yasco. Tequila you can appreciate with a sip or just use and elevate any drink. Cheers! Wow, okay, really surprising with this one. Like it goes down really smooth. There's not like any mid-tone taste at all with it too, because yet again it's really smooth. I get a little kickback from my throat overall because of the alcohol, but other than that, it's really good tequila.
Yeah, it does. It felt like I was always drinking water at the beginning, but then with the little spirit kickback at the back. But other than that, great tequila. And now we have Margaritaville Tequila. Smooth and slightly sweet, Margaritaville Silver Tequila highlights the spirit of the islands in every drop. Cheers! Yeah, for me, going in, as soon as it went in, I did get a slight of sweetness, but that slight of sweetness didn't last very long because then the spirit taste came right out right afterwards.
So going from like a 100% blue agave to back to a blended tequila mix, it seemed like there's a whole bunch of like artificial tasting into this tequila overall. From the 100% blue agave back to like a blended mix, it does seem like it's more alcohol with this particular drink. And now we have Jose Cuervo Especial Tequila. It's part of the world's #1 tequila brand. Double distilled, blended tequila, smooth, crisp, and subtle agave flavor.
Cheers.
Oh. Alright, so going back to being like blended overall, it seems like it went in really smooth. After that, it seems like there's other alcohols or other spirits that's being added into this, where it gives it like extra like mouth burn or like alcohol taste in your mouth.
Yeah, I agree with that. And, like when I drink it, it was going down smooth, and after that, like you can definitely tell this is a blended tequila. And now we have Hornitos Plata Tequila. Hornitos Plata is expertly crafted to bring out a fresh, agave-forward tasting that sets it apart from the rest. The silver tequila is smooth and lively, with notes of bright herbs and citrus. From celebrations to sipping, Hornitos Plata will brighten up any occasion. Cheers. Yeah, well, this one is really great for me anyways, because I do like gin also. So this one has a sweet forward note, and as soon as it hits like mid tier into my mouth, like I got all the herbs and the citrus flavors was just coming out.
Alright, so going back to like 100% agave overall, like this one, it doesn't have like the additives where it like burns you like the extra alcohol or whatever that burns into your mouth. With this, it does have like a nice like herbal tone to finish it off, which I really do like. And now we have El Jimador Tequila. With absolute zero barrel aging prior to being bottled, El Jimador Silver shimmering. With absolute barrel aging prior to being bottled, El Jimador Silver shimmers with sparkling clarity. Doubles distilled for fuller freshness, this tequila packs an authentic, crisp taste.
Cheers.
Alright, so smelling this overall, it smells like the blue agave. Going in with this with the tequila, it is really smooth overall. The only after note that you know that this is like a spirit or alcohol is like the slight burnness in the back of your throat. Other than that, it's really good.
Yeah, for me drinking this, like the moment I drink it, it does go down smooth, but I do get like a slight sweetness to it at the beginning. But it's pretty neutral going all the way through. But you do have like this alcohol kickback, the spirit kickback right at the end there. And now we have Camarena Tequila. Our signature silver tequila delivers exceptional flavor with a clean and smooth finish. Versatile and full of traditional agave flavors, every beloved tequila cocktail calls for a Camarena Silver. Cheers. Overall, this is pretty good tequila. Goes down really smooth. It's really neutral, but at the same time, like it heats me up. Just heats up my body. Not like a spicy kind of heat, but it just makes you feel warm.
So when I drink tequila, I expect it to be like this, where it like warms up your head, or your head first of all, and then like once it starts going down into your stomach, like it warms up the rest of your body. And like this is what I expect tequila to be. And now we finish off with Tequila Cazador Blanco. Cazador Blanco is a tequila in its purest form, without aging, allowing the intensity of real flavors of guava to stand out.
Cheers.
Alright, so like drinking this overall, like it's smooth going in, but then other than that, like this reminds me of what I want from tequila, where like it heats up your mouth, and then once it gets like into your stomach, it heats up your whole entire body. Yeah, so this is something I do expect from like drinking a tequila.
Yeah, for me when I drink this, I had like a slight sweetness at the beginning. Going down, it was really smooth, and then it just kind of warmed up your body. It does leave like a little like kind of like burn on your tongue, like you ate some peppercorn or like some kind of black pepper. But other than that, it's really good, really smooth. So now that we drank all of it, I'm going to tell you what I liked about the tequilas. What I liked was like pretty much all the 100% blue agave. I like these two because like these two are really good for mixers. Like they go down really smooth, they're really neutral, they'll probably make the other flavors come out if you put them in cocktails. So I like these two for the mixers. This one is really good gin alternative, has a lot of herbs to it, herbal taste to it. I do like this one because it does give you like I like gin, so this one's a good gin alternative. These two I feel are good for introducing people to tequila. I know a lot of people who drink tequila probably drink the blended one for their first tequila and they end up not liking tequila at all. But I think if they had these and they just realized like this tequila is really good, it's on the cheaper side, I think they'll start liking tequila.
I would say go with something like this with the Exotico tequila, where it is 100% blue agave, where it is very mild overall. It's pretty smooth going in and it's light alcohol taste to it. But what tequila should be are these two right here, where you know when you drink them, it warms up your head, and then once it's in your stomach, it warms up your whole entire body. If you want to do a little bit more spicier one, where it has a little more herbal taste to it, I would go with the Hornitas. But yeah, all these are really good 100% blue agave tequila.
So what I didn't like was actually all the blended ones, just because like if you ever drink tequila and you drink like 100% blue agave, you can definitely tell the difference. And the thing about the blended ones is that you can definitely tell they added some kind of other alcohol to it, like a rubbing alcohol. I don't know what they blend with it, but it just don't taste like real tequila. And that's usually where everyone's introduction to tequila is from a blended tequila. And that's why most people don't like tequilas, is because of the blended. So what I really didn't like was any of the blended ones, just because like they give off that extra burn, like they're just drinking rubbing alcohol. Like they might have gotten like a slight sweetness at the beginning, but other than that, the extra stuff just made it not good.
Alright, so the one I dislike the most out of all these brands is basically the Jose Cuervo. Not because of this particular tequila overall, but its particular name brand. Being a blended tequila, yet again, it adds a whole bunch of extra stuff to the blue agave to make it taste like a tequila, but it's like, yet again, an artificial tequila, or like a watered down or not so well known or bad tequila taste in your mouth. Personally, if you want to go with Jose Cuervo, I would go with Jose Cuervo Tradicional, because this is a 100% blue agave tequila.
And if you made it this far, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below about which tequila we should try next.
And remember, drink responsibly, my friends.